Good morning, everyone. Tarot with Lyra Moon back with you with another pick a card reading for today, May 31st. We're almost into June, guys. All right, let's tough it out a little bit more. Thanks so much for all of your generosity. You guys are great. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the shares, the follows, and the really funny gifs. You guys are really, really great. All right, we're doing another fun one for you today. What makes you sexy? What makes you attractive? What makes you interesting? All right, we're gonna take a look into that. So pick a card, let your intuition guide you, and I will do the rest, starting with card number 1. All right, for those of you that picked card number 1, as you watch me fuddle with the cards, we have the Temperance card. You guys are really, really attractive, very sexy when it comes to the way that you're able to balance and kind of move throughout life without really having too much reactivity. You don't allow things to bother you. This comes off as really, really attractive, really, really sexy, because who doesn't love someone who's able to kind of keep their chill in really intense situations? You know, this is a very alluring quality to you as well. It allows mystery and intrigue. You know, you might have another party going, oh, I'm curious about them, you know, and you are also not one to judge other people. And this isn't like oh, I don't judge anyone type of thing. It's literally, you're just not into that. You would much rather talk about philosophy or, you know, outward ideas than you would be interested in gossiping and causing harm or hurt to someone else. So you tend to see the really, really, really good in others. It can be a double-edged sword a little bit, you know, at times, because you can have a tendency to misinterpret sometimes people's, you know, what you see as people's good intentions for actually just what you see in them as a possibility, and then they can end up being more hurtful towards you. But overall, this is a skill that just keeps getting better and better as you evolve and grow throughout life. So it's really not too much of a negative here. The sexy element, this mysterious element, is your ability to remain calm. And your quick decision making allows for a very intriguing type of connection between either you and a partner or you and your friends. There's always more to you. But the beautiful thing is, the cool thing is about you is that you can't really tell what it is on the surface. You're just kind of people are just kind of looking at you going, there's gotta be more. There is so much more, but how do I figure that out? How do I get to the heart of who they are? I feel like I could just keep staring at you forever, and I still would not have all the answers, and that is very attractive. I would also say that a lot of people in this category specifically have really, really eye-catching gazes. You're able to just kind of stare piercingly into other people without even trying, and it's this alluring, attractive quality that, you know, almost magnetizes people to you. It's like a come hither sort of thing. Very sexy. All right, moving on to card 2. Ooh, all right. Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay. For those of you that picked card number 2, we have the 3 of Swords. Do not be afraid of the image on the card, because we're talking about what makes you sexy. And this, no matter how you slice it, is still a really, really sexy, really attractive quality. Now, the 3 of Swords typically is blunt and brute force and brute honesty. But in your case, this is a sexy quality because what you are able to do is you do not play games. You're not interested in any sort of bullshittery, any sort of games that are just going to delay the inevitable, because you see the inevitable. When you meet someone or in your relationship, you see the end result and you see where you could be headed. So there's no time for bullshit. There's no time for mind games. There's no time for any of that crap, because realistically what matters is you want to get to the heart of it all. You want to jump in and get to the end. Now, be mindful, the middle can be just as fun. You know, you're gonna eventually get to the end result, but you also have to kind of enjoy the beginning and middle too. I think that those with this quality have a very strong no-nonsense approach and are not interested in anyone who's willing to play head games and mind trips on them. That's gonna get a first-class ticket to the door. You're not really going to spend a whole lot of time courting someone who doesn't reciprocate these types of energies back. If they're not worth it, you move on. There's that type of quality. Your mental game is very strong, but at times you may have a little bit of a difficult a challenge finding the fun in life because you're so analytical. It can sometimes come as a burden because you're struggling to find that childlike quality, that childlike wonder, and because of it, it can bring you down or keep you kind of stuck. So just be aware of that. This month is a fantastic month. Sagittarius full moon coming up on the 3rd. Is it the 3rd? Is that the 3rd or the 5th? I keep getting. Last month was the 5th, this one's the 3rd. I am doing full moon readings. If anyone's interested, 6 cards, $25. Get a whole bunch of information about your month ahead. This is a perfect opportunity for you to really plan out the details of what kind of relationship you may want. You know, as we also have the Sagittarius full moon, that will allow us to kind of see the bigger picture, and the Gemini element to see the details to get to that bigger picture, okay? So still, beautiful energy, very attractive quality, I would say also very piercing, very attractive face as well. All right, and for those of you that picked card number 3, ooh, the devil. Alrighty. Now, again, be not afraid. The devil still has a lot of very attractive qualities as well. This is you are alluring, okay? Let's cut to the shit. You are alluring. You're very sexy. You may have as well this very almost like velvety, sexy voice that brings others in. It's almost like it's even like pheromone energy is what I'm picking up. It's like the ability to just like it's like a scent, like a sensual scent that allows others to come closer to you. You know, they're not too sure of what you have to offer, but they're interested in you overall, and they can't quite figure out why. That intrigue, that mystery, that I wonder what they're thinking type of energy. You are also not afraid. You want to have as much fun in your physical form as possible. So I'm talking about more on the dirty side of things. You are open-minded. You are not only open-minded, but you are explorative. So you want to really expand upon what your likes and what your dislikes are. You're not afraid to try new things in the bedroom and outside of the bedroom. So this gives you this kind of curiosity and the zest for life, and wanting to really just explore what makes you human and what makes you happy, as well as what you can do for your partner and what your partner can do for you. So very sexy, very attractive. At times you can maybe put a little too much emphasis in this category because you know that you're so good looking and because you know that you are so attractive. Sometimes it can become a little bit overwhelming, or you may, not always, but you sometimes can use your powers for not so good, right? Where you're like maybe overdoing it too much, or literally overdoing it too much. Okay. But I mean, all in all, it's about a balance, right? I mean, once you find that balance, you're fine. But it does come with some time and patience with self and those that you're with in order to find that balance. So that's all I'm saying. All right, guys, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be back tomorrow with another fun one, and I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.